good field by Kayvon Frazier early. First third down in the game. Jalen blitz. So Jalen's on his tight end out here. I don't know, that may be no man's land. Joe Thomas, so no Sean Lee, guys. All right, here we go. Get to Sam. Ah, Randy! Hey! Let's go, Randy! Hey! Probably on the field. Let's go. Get up. Lawrence! Big! Cheeto. Hey, Cheeto. Hey.
In the National Football League. He
Hey.
has proven
Hey.
that when he's healthy.
Snip, snip time. Somebody got to go. Yo, what's going on, Cowboys fans? On this beautiful Monday morning. Hey. As always, guys, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Last night was definitely a mixed bag as I had to work this morning. But have no fear, it's preseason. Now, many of you all will say, you know, and even last night, that's why I didn't do a video last night. Didn't want to rush. Didn't want to, because I'll be honest with you. After watching the game, I say, you know what? I'm going to bed. Like, it was Cooper Rush, turnover. It was fumbles. And even my boy, Mike White, he tried to get some rhythms, and there was fumbles. I mean, it was just too much. But nonetheless, you saw some things that you really did like. All right. Now, going into this Arizona game, I thought we would have got a chance to bump Josh Rosen a little bit. They didn't even play him. I think that he was injured. But it was really, I wouldn't say it snowballed from the beginning, but with the muff punt and with the starters not being in, you could just see it was just a vibe to where I don't want to say that the guys checked in, because in the preseason, let's be honest, you're looking for a look. So these guys are trying to make the team, and one guy, you know, one player, I'll be honest, and you'll see when I get to my 5, he may have unmade the team. You know, that's how bad his performance was. He really may have unmade the team. So without further ado, let's get to my 5 takeaways, or, you know, 5 things that we learned from this game. Number 1, you guys saw it in my early reaction, that first video that I just put up when I was going crazy when Randy Gregory, listen, if he is going to bump like that, for you guys who don't know what bump means, something we say in the DMV, like if you're going to bump, if you're going to play, if he's going to play ball like that, we in great shape. I mean, our pass rush, you know, that was against Arizona's starting left tackle. Now, again, Arizona's O-line isn't great, but you talking about a guy who, what rust? He needed a game to get going, and now because all of the attention is going to be on DeMarcus Lawrence, this kid, Randy Gregory, was flying around, all right? He was getting chipped. He was still making plays. He had the sack. I mean, he just looked good. It's just like, as good as Taco is, he'll never have that ability. And that's not an issue. That's not a problem, because Taco does other things well. He plays the run well. He's very stout against the run. But just seeing how Gregory, that first step, man, is really incredible. Imagine if he can ever put some upper body strength on and really be stout against the run. You will have something special in Randy Gregory. So that's my number 1 takeaway. Like, if Randy Gregory is going to play ball like that, like, I don't care about the score of a preseason game. You want to get a look, and unfortunately, with the way Cooper played, and we'll get to him a little bit later, you really weren't able to get the look that you wanted. But if Randy Gregory is going to play like that, you're in great shape. Trust me, you're in great shape. All right, guys. Number 2, Cheeto. You know, the pass breakups that he had, I think he had 2. Have to go back and check my film. But the pass breakups that he had were amazing. But, dog, it was that tackle, that beautiful form tackle. When you see a corner that can tackle, you think about like Antoine Winfield, some throwback corners, Peanut Tillman. I think that Cheeto Awuzie is going to have a breakout year. He's going to take chances. He's going to get strips. He's just going to be physical out there. Really, our starting defense played great. Had it not been, you know, we all know the situation, guys. Don't get discouraged. But I think that Cheeto, all right, Cheeto, if healthy, that's the biggest if for really this team and what we got going on. If Cheeto can stay healthy, you're in good shape as far as a cornerback that we're really going to have a cornerback, because I think what's going to happen is, I don't know, I'm not going to say Byron will get hurt. I don't know what's going to happen with Byron, but somehow or another, Jordan Lewis will find his way on the field. He's too good. And so those two out there making plays could be something very, very special. So Cheeto, if Cheeto's going to play like that, this team is in really good shape. All right, guys, number 3. Now we got to get to the bad. What the ham sandwich, Cooper Rush? What the heck are you doing? It's like, Cooper, you really just like fell off a bridge. Cooper Rush really fell off a bridge last night. The picks, the interceptions, the overthrow to Gallup, just wasn't his night. And that doesn't mean you give up on Cooper Rush. It's not Mike White time, because being honest, he hasn't looked much better. But it was just kind of discouraging. Like, okay, Cooper, you're getting a run with the first team. It was blocked pretty clean. His arm just looked dead. Like, his arm and the arm strength. When I throw to Peterson, first off, you got to know your coverages. You got to know he's sitting back in that zone. Now, that is, obviously Patrick Peterson is, really a top flight player, corner, all of it. But, you have to have some type of, I just didn't understand Cooper Rush's game last night. He could have had a waffle. He could have been there. I don't know, but it was bad. It was very bad. So, to me, charting Cooper Rush's game, I just didn't like it at all. Now, I won't harp on it, because there's another guy who I really want to harp on. That's Lance Lenoir. This is number 4. Lance Lenoir, I think he cut himself. The 2 muffs, he's out there arguing with guys on a kickoff return from the Cardinals. Like, dude, you haven't done anything. You did this last year. To me, even not seeing Noah Brown, I still want Noah Brown to get his reps. I still think that Noah Brown's a better player. Lance Lenoir, it's a good thought, but I really think that Noah Brown is a better player. Guys, here comes my train. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm at the train station, so I got to go here. And my number 5, I don't know what the heck. I don't know what tight end is going to step up and make a play. All right, I may just miss this train. I catch the next train. Let me talk to y'all for a second, man. I ain't worried about no doggone train. Number 5. So that's Lance Lenoir. Again, I won't harp on the negative, but to me, like, he's been okay. But, like, he did this last year. He muffed. I'm done with it. Number 5, you guys hear the train? Number 5, I don't know what tight end stepped up to you guys. Whether it was blocking, whether it was quarterback play, I just didn't get a good look at any of these tight ends. And so when it comes and we start doing these, these roster shows and who makes the team and this, that, and the third, you're really going to be hard-pressed to say, Swain was better than Jarwin, or Rico deserves to be cut. I'll say this, Jarwin, when he got roughed off, I highlighted it, guys. I highlighted it in my film. That's why I do film. He's not a strong player. He doesn't play with strength at the point. That's Blake Jarwin's only problem. He looks flashy, and he can run decent routes. But right now, your safe bet as your starter is Swain. The problem with that is he doesn't do anything great. He's like average at everything. I would be thankful to have James Hanna right now. At least the Cowboys were able to develop James Hanna. So it's one of those things. Your guys' guesses, we'll call this safe. Your guys' guess is as good as mine at tight end. So all in all, it wasn't a complete total loss. Like, it wasn't like you crash your car and you can't drive it home. I know the score was outrageous, but none of your starters played. Hey, Joe Looney looked good. I know you guys saw that block where he got out and crushed somebody. Looney looked good. O-line didn't look bad. It was really just one thing after another, turnover, this, that, and the third, and it snowballed. But it snowballed a lot because of Lance Lenoir, and that's okay, because Lance Lenoir is not a starter, and he won't see any time during, the regular season. But you did get a look at Randy Gregory. Cheeto looks good. Some other players, I'll go back and hit film. Some other players look decent, but hey, Mikael McKay had a good play. He made a good play, but to me, I'm done. I'm glad preseason's done. Preseason is done. It's finished. Thank God. Let's get on to this regular season, and let's really start. Let's get on to Carolina. You got the game Thursday, but who cares about that game? That's the Mike White show. So my boy, but yeah. So anyway, it's your boy Foots the King coming at you guys in the morning. I feel good this morning. I'm feeling blessed. Thankful I woke up. Hope you guys have a great day. And we'll be back this week. I'll be back this week. Obviously, me and Joe will hit the huddle. And then I'll get some film out to you guys, possibly. Or we'll start doing some 53 roster things. And snip time. Somebody got to go. All right, y'all. Peace.